Tuya, Odi-Ahenkan
Radio Papa, thank you.
To me and teach you one. Come on to me and better. Yes, yeah, the four. Nami who say you know, I am Madam. Me who say you know, I am Madam. Me who I can't answer. I am Madam. Me who say you know, I am Madam. Nami who say you know.
You ain't the man, no. Hey, yeah, there was see you. I am Madimbo. Adishimama Abraboni ya Madimbo. Sikadroni ni babia. Juju, Mami Wata, Adamoni won. Ewiem katabra kire ene de akeka won wonu nya ntimi muawo aye no ma mienu pe wawo modembo na twedi ampambasa Kwame Yeboah modo no kantinka se ade ayo do ba ti asefo asase iso Sabre wa achirebre no aso no anwumre no so abo apa ho simane pole nwotwe na wawa ni tua sa edru afiada de wankasa wo kanfo ade ma afoforo de wankasa oton ade ma afoforo me kire dwumadie sonko nwanwaso a wa wo kasa bi mba pue mantamu da anyam na meka o wa na wo ka Odi-Ahenkan 93.3 FM kofa bai Abrempong Anamom Tuo Nebre ena asono Dimedia iso Eni akukudam atitiri anintini Wanoma ya from se Abrempong Wanoma bobrano Yankopon adom wode wana hoden wode onyansa ena Yankopon de ebe piso ena wanoma diye e watazefo asase iso Etianu wonmo wankomo no makomo awu ade akire yen ekwan mo fa aso a ene o maba beduru ba bi o maduru no adesima mama mfa na ho gro so o mo breye akobi se omo tempenten kwa papa ansana wonum eba bedru baabi a wonum enso atimi adru enti adru sabre ya ye no wonum ebon komo na wonum aka omo hawo no ekon omo fa aso ebedru baabi o madru sa no na wo so akirima no atimi aboawo eti da me ka se woni obi eye adwuma na se adwuma na mo ye no wotem ho ase wonim emu haw emu amane a unsuro wo ya wo ntwetwe ho wo mfa memene mfenye sanse oni mu haw saa na brabo ne etie sadia wo bo wa brabo kwa no so obi anya akwanya no no nso eka kire wa bia na ne de na similar to de na wona mu no waboa wa wie anyafo ma bebre Kwame Despite ka ho Odi-Ahenkan Kwame Yeboah eka ho Mami Helena eka ho enne yo madane wiase adefo enya duro da enkebi da say yaduro obi da ne baas mu kwase yaduro kwadefo woto won bebre say yaduro ehwan na duro Nyankopon enka ye ho na omo ye ntiase ene eya ho brase honhom na yentimi emfa enye yene yankasa yadwuma ye modern bono na onfa ne de MP so sadia medical akache dwumadie ne din de Abrempong Anamom Tuo ye de ba wa kwan mu efiada bia anwumere nonson kopem eye nonkron ene ye de dwumadie eba wo akwan mu dwumadie de esi ne sere so na odi ho achiame yankasa no eye Odi-Ahenkan Kwame Yeboah kila abubonua achim kwana na onum bremu odi ono na dwumadie no esi ne sere so na afe aboafo ane yanso a wamo ekika hu ni nyina Kwame Asante ka hu owura bilimu eka ho ana meso midin ade adwenpan ne Kofi Mensa adwene papa na papa endi wani mu kan mespra kire wo fia no ma na agya mato ade ama opanyin na mu no nso asom na ode nkomototwe no ahyehya so kama na timi aboaw ama noma atimi akonkan enti wodi anie yene mpanfo bebre kukudam atotoro ni ntini ene ono mabɔ nkomo ewo kasa video so ewo saa dwumadie yi so Kwame Sifa kan ho chama general afen so no eye amanyofo kukudam bebre boache agya akomo asofofo kukudamfo ene ono mabɔ nkomo enya gro na ene opanyini baako awo no so nyame dwuma mu ana wafade ato no ho so yene no adi ahyiamu ewo Abrempong Anamom Tuo eso na ansa na no tie senai empanfo mebu omudi na ama mu nyina ye no mabɔ nkomo enti so opese wunya omo ne bia na wan kasankasa wotewa na wutie na wo de compare wa brabɔ no na atimia shonkunan opa bia mepacho bra Ahenkan 93.3 FM kasa video yi babi ebutu yi bra ha oba ode bia na wo pen drive o fakura na fabra wo so a wo CD no wo pe CD no wona je so on fa hwe ma CD ne ya de be ma wo enti wo pese ye ntwengu pen drive so emma wa de bia mekanfa drobafo na ma bia tumu no wadaroma ebeboa wo wo di hyem a ubonsi wono mo passengers fo no obi abepresi obefro car no sa so wo fro car na wo je ne car sika o ba ono so nyamfa so afri so wo de ne kɔ no se tie futu na no asa kyekere ne wure ti da bia wo car no bonsi obi apreso obefro enti mumra mo pen drive no mo famra na yentwi bi emfama mo 50 Ghana cedis pe 50 Ghana cedis pe wo de ba giskaduro umpe umpe so pese CD no so na wonsa ka bia no so ye 30 Ghana cedis yene ya betwe agua power so CD no so na ye de ama na wankasa so akobo na watwi na timi enso aboa wo pa tibra na ebeje odie ntentem eso na ye tie sima no no ye kɔ ene adaje ni eposo ye kɔ na opanya ni no adi ahyiamu yi woye nyamesum ni mapa nyame akoa Reverend ebi frɛ no Reverend ebi frɛ no Apostle eye Cosby ajay ene ene ne adi ahyiamu ono eye opanyina wode eye asori a wato de se Family House Chapel ede abadwem ewo Michael Ganema ne nkrofo a papa nyame nam no so na wonum enya fa hodie ogye na afenya no nko wafutu sam ase kura no wankasa owie a obebɔ nsam ewo dwumadie ho Odi-Ahenkan Kwame Yeboah ene ne no adi ahyiamu yi adehimama yɛte asim na yakodi nkomo ne yɛba wo so wa kwanya yɛma wa kwanya ma so wo frɛ de wasua woni yɛ ne ɛkyɛ de ɔde ato trim de ɔde bɔ wo bra na so waka na ahoma ne nie twerɛto wɔ 0201 944 485 0201 944 485 ɛno yɛ Vodafone fo no MTN fo no ɛyɛ 0554 820 910 0554 820 910 Dianachi ewo Facebook Ahenkan 93.3 FM odi otiri be yeye wo bo ani akoma wo hwe feed gadochi se odinie na Reverend Cosby asare soso enie na nkomatwetwe na ekoso sa so na YouTube soso live eto soso awuni no obetimi enso akọ www.ahenkanfmonline.com na so wetimi etie ediafa mo amafiri ase amofre no wadaroma yedi nkomo no wi a ene ya yefa course no yedi nkomo no wi a ene yefa course no se abre ofra obi antumi mfa emfa emmounti yetiasim yankomra
0540.
Yadiaba Ahenkan 93.3 FM so efiada bia anwumre no so kwasi no nwotwe Odi-Ahenkan Kwame Yeboah ani nipa titu nipa kase a wo mo ye bibi papa gidi abaye titu Abrempong na enu nti wo bia pe o mabrabo mu nsamatie no betwetwe komo ebi ti se mpanimfu a wo ma beti o man so pen mrahye bedwafo akuafo sentrafo akase asoafo ma gidi nom abetwetwe komo Abrempong Anamom Tuo ebehye mebunu nkran hye mebunu den se daachi obetimi aye kase abaye Abrempong Enti Ahenkan 93.3 FM so efiada bia nwumre no so kosi no nwotwe Odi-Ahenkan Kwame Yeboah akwadare so awahunu ne nsa hohoro nti wane mpanimfo to nsadedie no wono no wotena dwam Abrempong Anamom Tuo yenam sa dwumadie so be hye mebunu nkran hye mebunu den se wonyere wo hono mo bra papa na daache wo beye nipa akese wo beba beye Abrempong kai Ahenkan 93.3 FM so efiada bia nwumre no so kosi nwumre no nwotwe
my mama kwaba de Ahenkan 93.3 FM. Within the Achenkwana na minumbrimu Odi-Ahenkan Kwame Yeboah, Ghana's international killer abubunia bakope. Ubiani me say I am the original Abozege. Live on your super duper radio station, Ahenkan 93.3, the best in the East. Jumadi said the minimum feather and maybe I born on some pay. Udi agrumu mitrase na menempen for to nyamia dom omde on brasie ne modembo abobra akomanim yebo pioma yebo tanyane se yebesua bibia fiom ho yebeti o mabakwasem se no mo hya ase bebe nyamedi o madu ene se de be ya wo abranten ababawa anampo abesiri bia wayemfo nso bi no obetima correct no na edewo akọ wanim yene mpanfo bebiri atwetwe nkomo radio yesu mamonim Chema Junior comes to fuck on Abu Chaja Kuna Nama Mac Brown, the Reverend Selko Fimo, Yenim Penophobi Bree, and then Yamea Dom, Ama Yapeni Bako, our non so, Yam Juma no Krum, Kakakakra, or Yabidum Pempensuadi. Medium Inferno, Reverend Cosby, a J. Minimara, sending Yami Juma Yafidi, a pigeon, I could do D4, I could do apostle, I could do bishop. And no my father. Nina Brenia da Jena Vettre. Reverend Aroma, Mimawachim or Ham or Dom or Quaba.
Yeah,
Poniboko,
Yamiadum, Mr. Odi-Ahenkan, Miss Smith also for Odi-Ahenkan.
Radio, your mother said, why I check into Winnie Mudada. Tinyan and I have a radio humanity. So for a minute before Reverend Cosby J. Pacho, we didn't as your Reverend Cosby J.
Pacho, but Miss Obit, my friend Apostle Cosby. They kind of say, Sabine Sabia, you're picking on coin chain. I hear Papa Reverend Steve Manson.
Okay.
I was same, and I shared that day and a guru so can see me Apostle. Nititruno, I hear say a bit me, I didn't have me Jumana Conanim. Now yet me a be and sorry so and of same, and I shared I am Apostle. Wow. With my friend Apostle Cosby. From the bread, James. Don't want to be from bread.
I didn't know Juma, you know, title amount you come up with bread.
Oh, say to be a no say yes, we bring a catch race from the say, it's a man from if you make from a noun for and I say, we have friends, you want now for your son in the Miso Church, you know, and the first place is a family. And family is your brother, your we all happening now. Sometimes when I first say me man from a bra a jia. I'm a haunted things, and I yes, I can. I'm a haunted thing. I'm haunted me.
Okay.
Now you guys Apostle Cosby a jia. I would also see a bit my for bread jia. Or your wine, or no so no wine.
But you me. Abrempong TV and the teacher guys on through myself. Was so for them teacher me and him myself na say no ni. Coming back to Cosby. Men Kwame do na from me Kwame Yeboah. I Pig Farm. Airborne hono na nyame adom. Me ma me papa Mr. Kunedu and Stella. It's na papa ejuma airport. Kotka International Airport. Actually no so call Avgo airport hono ma. But Pig Farm Airborne hono ma na yetete me. Me call school kakra o. Pig Farm 1 and 2 and near friend baller school.
Okay.
Our Pig Farm hono ma. Actually na me nya kwan call middle school Kotobabi K16.
Okay.
From there no K16 no kwase me say form 4 no we could din kwala bon same kakra me pa mom nti no fine.
And then when is what you
oh Kwame and it's so shende yebeka wasem
mati
say kwala bon same they say na me kase kwala bon same do bi edibida
okay
and yakase ye kon mama me wa no beka kire but me sure say asofo bebre beka omode into the young queen nti hono kwala bon same me kodi wo no nya ibia me teacher me headmaster na wo hono na sabi opensa kakra ti be oba school kra no abo those ti final say me can say term me can final your final term and Saturday fees ni term say na 1 year me fees ni me gia na me kodi na do time mo pamo nkola ye pamo ye free say mo muntu na me say metua mo kan na me say metua
I so ni me say untua
me say metua utia ma me say metua ma Mr. I'm saying Mr. Waga o say me ache
headmaster no
me say metua ma Mr. Headmaster me say sada no abo nti me chase come no headmaster say me face come no am so sata na papa na no msaka kra no na me say
and you say we try to headmaster so
Kwame say me no busu afan ma akopa mo chew na me say papa no metua Kwame mo kan dem say metua ma ana omo committee no say papa no say see akache papa so nya insa no onya nice say omo ya jime de na to me say e ambassador metua ma na bi o de akono mo nsa na sata na wabontie na office kana twa na bisa tie ye chiri a omo ye nti omo in fact omo ha headmaster no ba chiri omo hu say me me na mfo ko di nkomo ne na omo hu say na mai na say pam free school don't pam but now luckily ne I register for is a middle school living certificate yes ne register ya registration there
to wait my
meeting fee time so no me index number bra me and I meeting me ko Troy nyame adom me Troy meeting me twa na kama 7 the ebi nti we started as a senior secondary school kakra
Odi-Ahenkan 93.3 FM the best in the east yawo achim abuabo
my just secondary school
me jai because some kwalabon some na for same year nti me jai Satana me bobo na me bo power lines.
Okay.
Yeah, power lines. Me so power lines. Yeah, pre economic time.
Yeah.
Na me in fact me time. So be sure me time. Coast time, yeah time. The whole Greater Accra almost 11. Na me the best goalkeeper. Nti my border. Me coach Salastete Bobo.
Coach
Salastete
World Cup.
Yeah, Salastete no coach me.
As a goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper.
Wonderful.
Yeah, goalkeeper. Power lines. Kotobabi a 7 making. Until the whole Greater Accra na me number 1. Until me Saturn Black Stars Starless and Sujinem ya prekonom say ya prekonom free power lines. Omo koye amoginom time no nti.
Yeah, you senior player.
Yeah. Yeah. Until Saturn no omo koye na fe na omo edu ye time na. Saturn no omo ye ne say omo yi ebia regions no. Ebia Greater Accra 11. No omo yi bia action na yakobo na fe omo hwe no ma select nti no.
As a zoners no.
Yes, nti no ye nya bi. Because work yakoye sa na manya. So na me hwa na fe madwen ekobo no so mo. Nti ma na fe school no say me totwene. Na ye de ball ye de boy ni na mu a na no so kudu bi na say nyame juma ba na say so to no so twene na o ye nti no Cosby na Kwame Yeboah Kotobabi guy and a Pig Farm Airborne guy. Na say na be fine. So na me kan me jaya but e chire no ministry no ye na say me san e me timi akwa nti me san esua ade kakra ko me eko wie Maranatha University College. I was so to I'm my first diploma my later no me san konya my first degree so Maranatha University College.
Ti offering the man who say so be nyame dwuma de agye nim de enso mu bie.
Yes, na say me sua ade
okay.
Kakra account nti na me de eno so be kan.
Well, wo akase ye wo enkran ha Kotobabi but ufri kro ben so ankasa wo ye nipa ufre wo ye chini bono ni
me mame efri chebi odu chibi na kasa hina na me mama yo hina na because of hina na say ye ka Jonso Foriata num line eba Keno Foriata enum line eba na nado num line enti that is me mama the direct offer any Keno Foriata enti Ken me offer pa no me fancy me offer pa ni nua ne Keno Foriata me offer pa ne Ken
that is the current minister for finance.
Minister of Finance me offer pa me offer nimpon me ko ni fie din command those things enti ye free chebi me mama ba me papa nso free Asante Fijase
okay
ye dwaben e ko Fijase ho na papa free ba I am tai ko chebi no
mo e chi Asante asho obune ndi wo papa no mama ti ase
me mama nyame adom me mama ti ase me papa nso eti ase nyame adom
wow eti for afena nkomotwetwe de be hye so Apostle Cosby AJ Family House Chapel International no Yusuf Penia oda ano ene wa kire ni nipa ban ni nipa su a oye e de amaye utie Abrempong Anamom Tuo adwumadi a abasa betena amgiri se ya no nto no na wasua nwoma ba ko mienu miensa bi o ma nso odi bebo obra so for what you can't tell you many kakra kire from school days abefim se nyame fra odi be re nyame dwumam wadi sua kakra wasua kuta first class ni ade ade a odi e nyame dwuma abrabo ahyase no netisen
abrabo ahyase kwa me Abrempong bi a say akanfo ebu so bi nim Abrempong
akre
ahyase ana program so Abrempong Anamom Tuo chese utu anamoni free baby
answer
Anamom Tuo chese wonyina fa akona se wonti wo free baby no abepie se bia buru baby a owo sisia no se nimdi kama ati asa media mesi so na menu se be ball na bebo enti school ni answer da nko ni bebre ahyase afa ho anjim because though me papa ye ejuma but enkola na ye 5 me papa se me kan papa ye ejuma Ghana Airways but na fie so edin kakra nti me me shoe shine kakra and ministries Accra ministries my boss shine on pa
mpempe so edi upo so chese emi bia besin kwa na you shoe maker
kwa me shoe shine
I will shine shoe
box ebo me kon ho ni abo kon shoe shine e wo ministries
shine
wow my boss shine pa kwa me my boss shine pa minim se sebi Abrempong bi aye bi pen adwuma de kwa me aton kube pa
na aton kube no nkra
kube nkra jawlu
na oginya
jawlu main street no ya ekoti kube ani abehihye honom ni ejina kwa na ya ton kube wo honom kwa maton maye baba na me baba let me twa kama kosisi a that's what me so na me man me kai me man omko abi na me tayi mom na nsi na me ko me say be transmit me so wo da peso obeyi ha nyina no enti my baba ejuma eda maton kube my shoe shine and I got to a time my men so eto ebro ono a yeso a na de ko mama aton banche mama say be hard work and ono so very industrious nti de mama o mama ton bia no o ton bi menye du ba bi empempen so but still because oyo mama na onim se na fiti and sometimes no the so want me nka say onko teneso ye na de na musa nti ni nyina ya bi ti enumu a na chire se de me ko hu se football no be bo ame no nti na se me jai bibia na me ma attention and focus no bonus but say nim say cold time so se be ntu aka cause power lines papa no never Mr. Ben time abenya bibia die time e bia Saturday ye ko bo match and no contema ma me bi ton beans or na akodi beans ni bi
no what you aka
ndo better my player bia dodo abedi bia
say to me go manage
Mr. Ben na Mr. Wahab Charlie one make I can for Mr. Wahab
Odi-Ahenkan 93.3 FM the best in the east
Olympics be business omo Mr. Wahab and Mr. Ben omo into soccer no they know this man that I'm talking about and Satan said make Bobo so coach Celestete all these guys no Satan we love soccer na manage on but na sike bi every baby mba nti na eden ti omu an makotwa susha ne kakra na da so te no na ye ya till say Christo som no ebem na I don't know baby afiti me ko abem bia say the moment I make say me ya ade ba ko no but me focus na maybe akoshim. Nti said the Christosom be boom no. Na se me attention nyina nso ko Christosom because I believe
then a Christosom be boom. Obi a woton kube, obi a wo shoe shine, or the ball awo no. Ti Christosom de ene sa nwom ni twa kan we.
That's a nice question. Kwame. Yes, I was born. Me mama and papa nya no me praise before.
Okay.
You me to praise me mama no a chorister of praise me. Pick farm. On before so young kwaso but baby etete me no ene namfo na atwa me ne omo nam no na ma sori call
Enye ode.
enye me de. Omo mama ne papa timi ka sa yonko me nko.
Ti enamfo nya influence also.
Oh, Kwame, yeah, the environment na yetete me omo no. Ade ba ko na me danya me. I'm not saying say be smoke a say be onye nipa, but I thank God I never smoked. But me namfo ni nyina na na ye ton wi no. Me almost ma me koto avino ba. Na guy kofi nkunu a chekere and those
na ukoto wi bre o.
me koto ba.
Ba wo de wonum bi.
Me no manum bi da.
Eden jina wo.
Manum bi da because me koto ba me koto no rose o. Me koto ba na omo guy no ton pick from me na Osman ma koto avino. Na me dia ba na atopa no bibia na dia ba. Na wa chekere afi ono abobo no a chekere nkofo aba beto.
To ya koto.
Ye koto ba na aton.
Ono aton.
Yeah, no aton.
To mo aga
Kofi omo obi onim pick from bia. Later time say we nti omo bonu to kra airport. But we ngom bonu sisi later not who chem.
Oh.
That's why me can pick farm. So banyame adom man smoke da. But na sebi collab say na okay na make us me pese e be call because pick farm the area no ye collab so for na very high.
Not dini.
So for ye dey na ye mokro no. But ye near o gang bia say do time bi na say ope obi akoko ama na obe frɛ
Pata pasem.
yes yakoko e kai brebi ntoko bi ye call guys be fine me call ntoko bi abeka honom ye guy ba ko friend Yima die duro because I pick from diary and boys no when no semen Yima die Kwame ontimi no
But sadly yakwa size onye obi a oso wa tina size no ya wudi ya pata pasem.
Na se ntoko de Kwame enye tintin edoku
ene dini.
yes ana sana me kan be bia na ye free no nti no na emu odin so ana me kan boys be pen no se me no sense nti no ye na ntokwa woman bi me sakra e kire no ma me ba ko ka che say end this massacre
Sa
na obetina area no no ne kuno mo skapa o se ni time bi obehu bia na ne yema hye no ko se ne na metie no ohumi a wateme hu nsem bibiri to o se brebi no anyin so ne ne konsu no awo ho ayede o ma bompa yes anti o take seed o se da ko pie free ni fia no humi ohumi a na ne yem hye na o start so bleed
and so for now you dangerous.
Kwame
Ungola be now you dangerous.
your area ho no woman bi me friend Kofi Pan me o se den me enso make ye nkwala me susa
Yeah.
and obo ya dan for back Steven woman no ebo hwie so go boy no so na sim be ka kire Kwame, do you know what we did to this woman? You got this toilet e go paint robem they didn't so mix here na woman na shele dem na fa window you blast him with the
Toilet no.
Kwame
Oh ni dem.
yes and the woman no say na ne ba ne papa e soja ni ti o sa ko fa soja for ba area ho kai be 2 weeks ni area ho you kokra so enti na sa niema we enti na e ma sori ko
Ene wa
Enimi mu.
bra bra.
Kwame me catch you the afin but still the man me call sorry nipa o de me call living bread sorry no your friend Frank we have so you suffer for UK Frank near your friend Moro on then your friend Godfred Uncle Saturday side from week I make Kenya me same chere me somebody me call so Kwame me shada me so de na me shada the argument be by no mo so mo ye na afin na me boys omutu me bo omutu beka say ayi boom kick na boy ne ka say obehu no call the following week it was a Sunday as I make a pick farm as I make it was a Sunday meti hono na your guys in penny for you boys on say area bia no your levels penny back na friend ayegbomo ti ase and crank kasa say bayfo nipa the nickname no friend bra kwa but the nickname friend ayegbomo
Yes, squad me obi anye.
I had bomb, but no away nim kakra chen. Me was na I bomb, I can say Kwame ba. Na me ko. Osi me to machubo wanyo ya. Na so pese me suma obetimi akọ. Na so ball me. You ever know about me maya? No ko bani mi amafe. No se suma no ba be suma me no. Se metimi ko ba, dem pe bi obe ya mame. Na so chale. Ya mame, suma me na meko. No kuta polythene bag me kaipa na yellow. No so pese me di ade. Obusan say fa na menye ni training. Na so ni it was around anajuba 7. Na so ni training there at that time they be just name na mamu be on side. No say menji ad na men copy ni training for na say ana me J odi ad no o say menji na men copy ni training for man. So odi ad no ma fe na me gina na wana fe bibia asa wasene bi egu na me gina ho din. Enti afana Kwame say bra Kwame say kaya fako na me gina ho fako I want to start to say me the country. Wow, nim pick farm na airborne outside. Na na me yet. It me sorry me start to say me ko. It me nam kwa no so me ko be do. Ufi pick farm na come am be na ye fa baller.
Yeah.
Baller no so baller so.
Apostolic church bi o.
Yes, ye fa baller no akopie so so pe koji. No akopie pick farm station no afa oko. Ti me ye me do. Ba o catch them say ma me hwa ade nim. Na me hwe me be ha me. Ti me do baller no ho no. Afi me gina sa na bibia me say me hwa ade nim. Na me bi ade no Kwame. And I can't tell you what I saw. I can't describe. I didn't mean to say when I'm here and when I'm here. But the beard does not be buffer menisho.
Jesus.
I feel me now did not name say I am said damn. But me for so yeah they are not call back. Say me the call command. Me call any so ni ho na me the man ni sister. Ni sister ne friend na man the man so onje fan koma. Brother no. Kwame ade chie no na ni sister na bodam. Me me say dam. I'm telling you, I said them. I feel me so kaka me timi na me di me kase na nkofo chesi me eche me. Edni e me dam. Enti boys ya me bu wo me. Omwa na yesan so satan no mo afi satan omo fe gidi abent no mo bom pai we dia o ye kapa na me nam fi godwin mu esom no mo de koma boys mountain. Boys esom me no. Luckily na nyumi no mo ba be omo ye koya asore wo Pig Farm esoro baby. Satan na living be no mo hia wo Globe Cinema. But no me fellowship or Orion.
Okay.
So for my time, them say Saturday so I could film nche bia. Enti no. But na branches nisha na Pig Farm branch. So for na no or share Pig Farm branch no. E ka say branch na nye Sunday straight, but almost share Wednesdays. Na Sunday omo nyina call main church no. Enti so for na no share na no so for Amate. The boys is so me mu na kiki no me dem call Pig Farm. And come up so for Amate. Na Amate dem paye no mo gina mo paye sa. Ti eche no mo dem come mo deliverance pastor. A friend suffered Daniel Champon, Resurrection Power and Living Bread Ministries. Na Daniel Champon muso mu na deliverance key empire sa woman of me akole go gardens. Inti ba sa no admit ti meni so. Timbeye okay. Ba na me suro se me sign jaya sorry a ade ne beba. And then the man me committed. Inti no that was the count yeah. Inti the mami hu say se man fa no ma sorry ni ye ni empire na me bodam. Me pese people dam Kwame na me suro. Inti ma family nyame suma niagro.
Odi-Ahenkan 93.3 FM, the best in the East. Yawo achim abuabu.
Inti for the first 2-3 years no, seminary story ni say na sa de ne samba. So I didn't na me pese be boss. And you know, me besa cry no. I prayed because guy no who said na me sa no. He left. Ya hu bio. Eche so or UK. But do you know say on also bodam. Obodam almost didn't free bridge sand in the bagana.
Nike se me to wasia na ni intention senko ade kono de sell.
Menim
ananka de odi kuma na konipa ne bodam.
I don't know. E bia nipa na anka. Menim se bia na bibi na eye no na mo kwako yi sa musuo no. Ana bibi I don't know. Ana se up to now I can't tell. But at the kono se na me kan no. Me hu ade ewom. Me shemu but me hu ade ewom. I can't describe it. Me say
buffer so yeah.
Buffer me no yeah hijaja. So that is how the thing I didn't see. Enti e man mpaibo a Resurrection Power and Living Bread the bomb pai ma me ho to me no. E ma me hu said there be ese metimi so Kristo so mu yi.
Anye se beba.
Anye sa ya de be san ba. Anye sa beba. Enti no anytime bia enti me nsakra no. within 1 month, no shame because we be our sacra for about 6 years.
That's right.
Because me na
Udu hunyine
Kwame, kaba obe Kotobabi Park na meda. Anything be empire, but ima obe na me bompa your park no so bompa yes because me nim di mechi.
Tina o police na say no me ya patapa say mo potemo no so no.
Beginning no me nyina almost say me ntimi nsakra. And a lot of no me nyina say me ntimi.
Komo hwe nwom no we ya.
Me ntimi. And me saka so the same area na meti, so it was difficult. And I make us say luckily na boys now omode me call sorry Frank we are feeling mo so no area ho ti bibie ni anoma twene ne ye ko ne ye ba ne ye ko ne beti Kotobabi Park I machi bi ye ko so ne abom pae sa adechi na ya sign devotion ya ba it within by 3 months 4 months na me so started gathering crowd for bom pae mom. Wow. El Park no so. Wow. We started gathering people praying and things were happening. We be by bom pae na wonya ya sa we ba na we see near your Holy Ghost baptism man crowd for and it was so powerful. Inti eche de ba ene se sena living bread no ne yehia wo Globe Cinema Accra da braka wonom ana sena me kan yo no mo awo to say bia area omushia Wednesdays to omushia Wednesday na Sunday mo ti na me ko pick farm de no me kai satana so for ejewusu no wo okwaso easy inner life was but
so na so pichu adom FM
it no so ba ho no ba pick na dan for ne so nya na dan for me say na yire enua ada se na ada se so for Martin mo yire ene nuane
some relate
enti no mo relate pa enti no tie ba ho be preachy Satan no ba ho be preachy so we there enti no me be 3-4 months na me so no sa branch you go say me cross meet me start bi and me ko hu asore mpeni for so me say me start bi wo Kotobabi down. Then I also started gathering people there evangelizing me train crowd for na me de omo ko na Sunday na na me de omo kosa and so me so be start e bi wo pick farm and Kotobabi down schools ne bi mu honom and by God's grace I had the be kese chain branch bi ade. Wow, it became so powerful. Na Wednesdays it me revival na might so from penny for no more because na me na house to house evangelism soul winning near ba near devotion or every morning be so him match baby about 3 wako nyane nkrofo you come from and wako bo window no nya no nya den no maba near morning devotion or pick a Kotobabi down honum enti it became so powerful enti na de no so enti no enu mu na nyam as magic say nyina fa
Debi unti ne ba enti my idea me pa
so enti Kotobabi down honum egusu ejuma na honum so honum became a very very big and nyame adoma na living bread so benya asase Kotobabi police station honum near started aso dan si o hand those things na still ejuma no say na make no at this point in time na fi meja bibia wow na me dey make concentration because within the first 3 months no of my conversion and I'm a sacred no I personally got to know say God wants me to do his work.
Ti bosume miensantem no and when you bounce and no unyame pese me yere
yes.
Enti sabi
no to the America sir.
Okay.
At that time I had a dream. I thank God said today we were very powerful prayer mountains, a prayer mountains, Kesiepa. I had a dream 3 months after my conversion. Mr. Cry no. Me nya dream na I say asofo bebre. Me ka omo. Yakọ baby say bepo bi so ayebo mpae. Bepo so. Ti egu so ayebo mpae ho na me ka chem say bepo no aha de enwa ma mpese me kọtọ pa. Pese me kọsoro pa chem mu nyina. No me say obeti untimi nko. Then I started climbing. Na baby na me fo no. Kwa me na nyi me de me fu. Ana atwera na me fu. Ti me fo na ise na me tiato. Me forso ya fina me fusu nyina etu moja etwitwi ma moja but me forso ya fudu esoro me du so afia no mo nyina jamba na fo mo nyina bom nsema me ye ti me ni tm say dai be ni ti me ka kire so back no kan say nya me peso ye na juma so me 3 months when me who say God wants me to do his work and how the mama jai bibia na me my attention call then eba ne say ya e bia na so for kitwe bi tie me challenges home. What people started saying is say pejuma. Baby sorry. But se unu baby a wo kontema na osimu ntema na bedu ntem.
Se unu baby a wo kontema na osimu ntema na bedu ntem. Tina wo hu baby awoko.
Yes, at that time hu baby ameko. Intine se me see muntem. Kwame, it is only in Christianity. And as person will be this awful. Now JBBI not what you see on conversation so ekwadofo. Look at this guy say Tonyum. Kwame Eugene. When did they start? I'm starting almost. Look at a Batman Samini. When they started. No, been more secondary school.
Yeah.
And almost start
TikTok.
So TikTok now. No mususa. And almost start Look at these footballers. Almost starting them. So start a debia we biano. Abrempong Anamom Tuo. James Anamom Tuo back on the say. A debia we biano. In tem. Now shall send tema. Ube doing tem.
Now beden through in tem. No I shall send tem. Na mo weti medu ntem.
Kwame yebeba no so eso hu ntem. De hu ye bia. Say make no me by revelation na me di hu say this is what God wants me to do. But enye no nko a say make no I've tried my hands on so many things.
Nemfa.
Kwame mesua fit ejuma magazine pen. Kumasi magazine. But fit ejuma na mkusua ka papa. Tefre, unu ka tefre. Mkusua. Na me papa ba ko no so ye Baptist pastor na friend Tebi.
Okay.
Na oye mechanic wo Kumasi magazine. Nti afi emra niema nkoye na nye yi na nye no. Ana me call se me ngusua adwuma. Nti me sua fit adwuma me two engine pen. Kumasi magazine. Kwame me sua mesin adwuma pen. Brecha minim me sua mesin adwuma pen. Metimi ato na edan ya oba ya so edan o kan wase me nyina me na me gina so as the me na me gina so every time me na me direct oba was a guy be a POP but once my man me buy why my man to anim ho nyina because send your me penisa into from day one or started me na match send the oye bia make send susuwe you see match send bibia da mini ho ameba no oba obesi meba no onu na djuma wasua oye no why mistakes be breed mama na bubu ni nyina na masana manai me dan ya Messi asori dan me na me hwe bibia Ayong just bibia omo ye bia me am gina ho prayer mountains a dino story building na me the picture na chiro sisi ano story building me na me draw plan no a brief building me na me draw plan no na me frame engineer na me frame mason na me say this is what I want to build do this for me we see na me gina so ye hwe see down abro 23 bedrooms and suite bibia toilet bibia home conference halls kitchen restaurant bibia me na me gina ho ehwe me see from foundation to painting instead of make no I tried my hands on so many things
but na work here na no interest in him.
Number one and yes say work but it's like I say I don't know where you're not saying na nyame pese o ya you will know
sir
you will know Edena some of these guys who started I'm not saying say be go school no jaya but some of them when they started this music thing they had to school at the beginning their parents didn't understand because I'm say TikTok was one of these guys the parents are antenna na say so why do you have to stop I said this is what I want to do so for the own in term na yen in term no do in term you'll be a friend early risers you must be an early riser obia was succeed in life biano de oye no ohun ntem o papa ana o boss say Kwame se nkokoye law ke bia nko nu bia okoye medicine ke bia nko nu bia ohun say business eno betimi ayi o starting ntem o ye ntem o do ntem
o starting ntem o ye ntem o do ntem. These are the words of the great apostle Cosby AJ, founder and leader of Family House Chapel International, no Odi-Ahenkan. So Abrempong sir, nyame adom we see a very beautiful edifice. I hope we free chichini benche united ko shoko bompaye train nyame anim air retreat na de keke kan. Ono na ne wabie ni pon fefe maya Abrempong Anamom Tuo. Wa kire se titi obi ka titi obi kire se na ukura nyame asem na nyame nam no so esamanfo yare e kire nyankopon kira kwan e twe dom ma Kristo a wakan na sem se ono so wakobi mu pempa otowi ame akwakoton ene woton nyame asem are graduating from the selling of we to the selling of the word of God. Inti sofo mame mra wachi kakra boso miensa ufa nyankopon wo do hu nyina wuram wabe prayer leader fe nyame adwuma no adɔ kon no ura hoi unu hu se biribi abesenko no sebe udi nsamone Uye nyuma bi mfata.
Odi-Ahenkan 93.3 FM, the best in the East.
Kwame, I have no regrets.
Adey.
I believe, say, whatever we go through, it is a process. And I did a training. I was telling my people, I had many leaders in a meeting just yesterday. And I make a choice, say, Bible can say, so Kwame, even the ant has something to teach us.
Aboatetia.
Aboatetiampo.
Obi obetuma kyerɛ. Na ye de yɛn.
So the man can say, Adi bia in this world can teach you a lesson. Obi bia in this world say, atase Nyankopɔn recommend say yonko atati anche nkusua bibia. Atati ya aboa ben. You would munu da.
Very tiny.
Obi bia obetimi akyerɛ wo. It means say nipa bia ohia no. Adwuma bia wo ye. Baby awoko. Everything in this world. I will be a bit me actual. So, they me fair munya no. Monsieur baby wom.
Okay.
And I believe say aboa menne. Boa menne say. Ebi ane say because me koye amazing. Because you amazing adwuma. Me papa ba ko na me offer ba ko na wo takrade. No a contractor. Ono ncha na me kutua amazing adwuma no. Ni sisi estates. Emma Grail Ghana Rubber Estate 4.
Okay.
So, look at this building making now. The little the monsieur free honor.
And then aso about.
Do me mentimi enyu, but the monsieur free honor and ne me de adwuma.
The guy do.
Pa. Monsieur fit adwuma. Kwa make it me say within a short time who say we na am a problem. We solve it, then we go. In situation be abefe maybe abeko bia no. There is something that if you are who you'll be a person there, it adds to your life. And you have no regret, whatever has happened to me, whatever I've been through, and even the mistakes that I've made in life, I don't regret of any of the mistakes. Yes, some of the mistakes, I'm a human being. I can tell you, there are mistakes I made that are fighting me today. There are mistakes I made that are sometimes you remember. It is painful, but I don't regret. Because I can't do anything about those things. Number two, the lessons that I learned from those things, nobody can take it from me. The message free sanimeno be intimi nyimfiri nsem.
Osati bi enu pen na ene hante no abuna bam. Esa sa de 20 mo no ho so enye bibia se me dwamanfo me yekronfo me amroba me ye nwuma bebre. Me kokra de sabe tete me so say asumasi na wo yes adwe sa nipa no you as a man of God me dem wo gide se nyame nwesra wo so no afuto be na be tina ma sa nipa no.
Also one of the greatest mistakes I'll be here fine mkrofo bebre one more mistakes am here, but let me use David as an example. David his greatest mistake that I believe say he ever regretted and it's okofa Uriah. Okofa Uriah no yes ofa ne keke o one ne dama enyim no enye so onyim ne keke oba no we enye so oba no wo keke o obi o sen kum ne kunu
arahose
ekum oba ne kunu Uriah the great meaning so be a mistake a chain we are, but do you know out of that mistake came Solomon? Out of that mistake and as Solomon the wisest man that has ever lived. The richest man that has ever lived. And according to the Bible states that God loved Solomon. Categorically say, Yamina odo Solomon. Solomon came out of the greatest mistake of David. So we mistake. In every mistake, Solomon in the David idea. Solomon he be mad. He was a product of a mistake. I am praba. And you am praba keko. Obeyire na David ne ko we. Entino, can you imagine? Solomon na mo kra. He be bu na bonfia. He be na tem. O kra ma me kra so o ma me adwamani. O ma me fa ni kunachi. Look this. O ma me fa ni kunachi. O ma me ne o papa ye ba ku kunu kunu. These are some of the things Solomon obeti. I be bu na bem. Ebetwi na ko achi. But okay, I think first or second Chronicles chapter 2 now. or see Solomon strengthened himself or said what thing on him. So for Edu baby say what you need is to strengthen yourself. Because the mistake obey no, people don't know, but so if you are smart and God is with you, out of that mistake, you can produce your Solomon. Solomon said they know on my member 6 or my member 6.
Attention grammar.
Attention grammar kesiye. So I don't need Janum Yina Absalom Munina. By then I could do Solomon and Sam. Omo I said that Tisika ye on my no one dear worry warm. Me should say Bimka Solomon on my men Solomon David they were normally a virgin. But Nami and Chusom. Dear Obana o J Jano Nash David Nene die. Na oko way na yesa kunikuno ono mo ba ene nyankopon abefa ne se bedimadi be ye Solomon. So mistake akesi be brought my yeah. I'm telling you something is hidden in that mistake called Solomon. So if you are smart and if the Lord is with you, you can bring Solomon out of that mistake. That is why I've made a lot of mistakes, but I make sure say the Solomon in that mistake will come out.
What can say, yeah. And you, I wish you are here with us. I come gonna get him on and I ne ye papa Apostle Cosby Abrempong Anamom Tuo. Say Okasano, Amina ye the adwin koyechi, and Fonsoa ye. I be a sound from Sony Gusu Hanti and Tea. Ain't me my boy hoso, na young queen. Sound from so be a mono. In Shrabita baby. Only the first person I was at Wiswa, why am for Swa, a beer, 7 predecessor, when him will be near Bida. Inti show holding, Gina Pinti, na a beer on phone sumono, or Solomon be a baba BPM or a higher Henkai 93.3 FM. What's our real Facebook Live? Ahenkan 93.3 FM. Sounds on YouTube and so Ahenkan 93.3 FM. Yeah, papa, Apostle Cosby J NNA ine dim punimpu awe dwuma de so yi enti kwaso na tie na afen ye bedom wasuko na yakoenim sofo ene we sofo me Odi-Ahenkan Kwame Yeboah matena wona ase asom me ka me ba peace FM foforo na mete Taifa Atomic Down banchase wo no esanse na masori ameko wo circle na mababo for ye dwuma nso my 70 me nua Kwame Nicholas awufra abo abukrum ha into the so church mama intimate makasem ba peace of for there sorry I'm start to call a family house chapel when I of penia oda ano say wo hwe said ye man ewiase ekwa wo de wa fokoko hwiasem amene wa be Abrempong hwedom edi wachi nsori nyame de wisisie intini aba ona so yi emranja na maba wa edi akire no eni da so wo mom
Kwame. And that's all.
Kwambenso.
Yedi kan yam man penny for no. Omo ye oma famudie. Omo ye oma famudie. But I still believe say there's more. Do now how I see it me. Your politicians no. Kwame. Omo disappointing or quite be brace.
Wow, so for Nakasa.
Oh yeah, some of us now we don't want to come out and be like I say you are political preacher and pastor and those things.
But for finance.
No finance and ado ankasa nso. But me say politicians.
Okay, what more particular?
Man kase me wofa. And man kase say politicians.
Amanyofo.
Ghana.
Okay.
Politicians. Omo di ehwa kakra.
Okay.
But ni nyine mo no. Now we were talking about mistakes. We are talking. There's another thing. So I make one say, when something happens and you are disappointed. There's this man in the Bible called Jacob. Bible says Jacob called. No of a Laban in chains. Cotton in chains on any age. When Mammy no Leah and Rahab and Rahel. Bible says Leah. Leah, na Bible says me and when you Rahel was pretty, very beautiful. It was just obey Juma ding for 7 years. Awesome. Na sebe Odi-Ahenkan Rahel as neire.
Opa mofe.
Kwame, oye Juma 7 years. Near Rahel. Ebreno. Yeah, at times I saw Rahel. Yamfa Rahel man. Wedding night. Near sign. ne de Leah
Ebren.
then when you fe na on pen no na on don no
And it was so influential.
ah wasum fie so pe de osum 7 years say o person in saka no wenye no no konya de on pe it took am Bible say no on don no fa ne nye hwe because of the experience the pain of him but so Kwame ba oni bibi e kiro say eduma 7 years say nya Rahel e ma mi no ne omotena yi de odono de openo pa no ntime ngo na wo mba so de ne ho nyefe de ompeno na ohun no as disappointment onu mo no start so owo first otundin Reuben owo second owo third owo ye ntobe wo Simeon owo Levi no wo Judah owo four na ma me nyango ba kokra ti rare yo ohwe sa na okofa ne maid ebe ne ko say ene no nso na me so nyaba na ne maid no wo ma no na wo maid no so ewo yewe ni nyina no te no nyango obi e kire nyame hu no mobo na obe wo Joseph the second born yes say okwa because minim so hu ne say a competition on so person will be the second born na of fame all chairman of fame wu ye not to ne ben oni the American on say afi Leah na yes first say onye papa no Leah na Jacob hu as disappointment Leah na I didn't work for me and Leah den come dey dey me pen no me fa na nya hwe Leah and be wo Reuben Leah ebe wo Simeon Leah be wo Levi Leah be wo Judah yakase bus Israel busuan nyina we are talking about a sofuko no Levi of sofuko it means so ba we and who who came as a disappointment she was carrying the priesthood Israel nyina sofudie was in her eromo ni asofudie nyina ewo papa yimu enya no nko a Judah she also gave birth to Judah Judah ejina ma ahenie Israel ahenie nyina Judah mu na David free Judah mu na Jesus free it the young pen who was seen as a disappointment no she produced even Jesus so she produced even Jesus
say Jesus free Judah
yes and today oko Israel busia ko ni nyina wonti obi anka ni nyina egu the only tribe standing today is Judah busia in Israel tin efem Jew for so
dini buna tantan there
you know there are things that come to us as disappointment situations are bad you will not like it but in those ugly situations so for there is Judah there is Levi and Yama Pebu it's back to your mind Kwame the situation that say they are still people are making it is never an excuse say because a politician no politicians don't put money in our pocket. They don't. Fine, no system, no say, while we are complaining, others are building. You are on the streets demonstrating. Somebody is counting money. Somebody is counting money. So mine is in but in India or mine maybe Busam why no bonnet for because I don't find so the man can wow because I don't open say mango so you know Kwame say the situation is of Joseph and the Pharaoh e come be we are seeing na sad time no and the man Egypt be Egypt se comba na be bia ye den because the whole world was going to Egypt to go and buy food. Egypt be Egypt. Joseph sa come na be US na be under Egypt. Pharaoh had his dream. Also that na Joseph say come be aduane be mfien come be mfien but what you will do with it is very important. So the revelation is there. A day in the be nyam bitime adande so in pakese but there can wisdom. Kwame there can wisdom.
So for we are so food. Jemfa say wa shame Odi-Ahenkan enkom. So Kwame me hu say ebi
absolute.
O so kire say me ntia say.
Ni twi ni say enkom say bie no ayenya ka to opene no ano say eno na bebe mana say me mana bisa. No prophecy.
We odifo.
Me can say mcha.
Wa pompa ya mampen o.
Kwame see the make no. I believe in prophetic.
Okay.
I'm a prophet by God's grace.
Yeah.
But enkom say bie no absolute say makase Kwame be di enti no ana say obedi. And as Makasa Kwame, Mehuso, Tina Ubabi. It is what you do after the prophecy. The obey your family, the obey Joseph Ecoyano, Ojino Hinenim. I know him some Masuda is a Mahmoud, and Joseph Chen Diana say. Joseph could have been and go back to prison. Because what you mean, the Baba but Ovi, you know, I know catch on him or him. Peubia would name the no answer. Obi obit me, no on Shannon to try near my mouth. Papa did not know, I say, no answer in the one view. Oh, no answer. Over saying or Chilemuana, or sometimes you have to use your mind. Or Chile movie and no general because the king had wise men or when answer for who couldn't interpret. A wise man could not interpret. The man who was able to interpret is wiser. It means the man who was able to interpret the dream is wiser. So, Semijina Pharaoh na me say Pharaoh, Machiro die and I say, but Penyan se nimbi. Not Pharaoh would look at me, not share the answer for not me met me at moment me answer. I am the wiser. So in that place, Joseph spoke for himself. He promoted himself. He used his wisdom. And correctly, they could have. Pharaoh didn't know. They could have just taken him as someone who just interpreted the dream. Now, go back to prison. And also, yes, now but to say opinions and the opportunity one say pay family, and they picked him. And okay, but Bible says Genesis I think chapter 47. Or say and Joseph gathered all the money of the land. Satan is second years. Satan ne come back. But he gathered all the money of the land. Or gathered and he gave it to Pharaoh. What do I mean? So we need to apply wisdom. This generation must apply wisdom.
And Pempe, so you do, we are see. Or some ranting about Dinyansa.
You can be a prophet, you can be a pastor, you can be whatever. But so let me, my main should be in the Bible. Oh, a soft point, my main should be in the Bible. Okay, Acts chapter 6. Ebra ombabi Dickens. Okay, see any Dickens no. Osha the criteria and the qualification. Osibompe ubia homa shenema. Number 2, ubia unim nyansa. So if it is church, why are we talking about wisdom here? It means that life it's not only about being spiritual. So you can be spiritual and go poor. Spirituality is following the personality of Christ. Prosperity comes by following the principles of Christ. That is wisdom. That's a principle. We are talking about wisdom. Spirituality, Oji Yesu Christ now di Yesu echi. Now sum Yesu sen na septeka. You go to heaven. You are spiritual, you go to heaven. But if you really want to prosper, you must use the principles of Christ.
Which are?
Come on, brother. Go. Diama ene. Union Muslims, Oko Arab countries now, they are very prosperous.
Yeah.
Oko China. So, but they are not Christians.
Yeah, Buddhists.
Yes. Yeah, they are prospering.
I didn't hear.
Most of them use the principles of the Bible.
But someone can buy.
But they don't. Who told you they don't? Bible. Most of the books they read, you're picking answers from the Bible.
And I'm apply.
Yes, most of the religions, almost pick the wisdom. They pick the principles from the Bible and they left the personality of Christ.
And nobody
and they are using the principle.
And in this, we also narrowed down to saying.
Say, let's use our wisdom. That is the principles. And to wisdom, one of the qualifications, even in the church, Sankebe found Dickena. Sabin ka unim nyansa nke sese yafa ba ene unni sika yemfa wo sika ne afa nka sebe apart from being spiritual, the next thing I qualify to be a deacon or to be a leader in the church is wisdom.
Ami femra ankrankram se mete ho a metie apostle Cosby e wa Ahenkan FM nsemo ka to makoma so metie se nyansa sempa no kan me den me hu say me wade we hu nyansa na metimi di abobra. For example, community Ahenkan FM wom no odane akwatia ne kadi manso esubo abre na sikutuko ne ade na atwa ye ho ahia no farming community metie Abrempong Anamom Tuo papa ye sofo
even na free our bank cry.
If I chama wabo
Look at baby what do. Look at the level as you see wako. Come enya baby awu enya baby awu free enya baby awu ti o.
Nobody know who
you are. Make sure baby. Fine. Look at Adena station. There are so many places that may be in what they call Abu Abu.
Yeah.
It tells you, say, you believe that there is something good in that place.
Very well.
Kwame, there are people living in Abu Abu and its surroundings or dying those things. Ubo might be a crack on cedar, but on struggle or see dying or on a cabby or any maybe.
Okay.
Obin so free home my bank crying, said you're dobin manchia.
We did a bridge, I say.
So Kwame, you can wisdom, no? Wisdom is acquired. Wisdom, you don't pick it by the roadside. It is very expensive. Wisdom is very, very expensive. You have to go for it. Bible says, buy the truth and sell it not. You have to go for it. Now, from ebia, but level. Let me come to the most wisdom is you acquire. This is how you acquire wisdom. You acquire it from the wise. Yes. Natural. So, person be a lawyer. Oko law school. Yen kofa fiteni ana doctor. So much wade. You befa lawyer amana betra wade. Obeso oye medicine obe doctor. Oko medical school. What do I mean? The opese oye no ope obi a oye bi. Waye bi. No wasua no wa fa every nchen. Okay, how do you call it? Judges chapter 7 verse 17. Gideon can say be. O say the ohun se meye no eno ana nso ye. The obeti se me kan eno ana ye. 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 22 verse 2 because say Paul say the oti se meye ompen fa na make ompen for eno na church afoforo. Kwame, life is about learning. Enti na bibia by friend mentorship. Life is about learning from those who are great, those who are ahead of you. So, Kwame, you can also trace who success. Every successful person in this world will be to me trace here. They are connected to certain people. And then, so boss will say Kwame Jinahanum, and now your opportunity there. At least, you'll be a reference point. Will be to me refer to somebody or someone who opened the door for him or helped him, and now on your inspiration from. Yeah. Say lawyer, say lawyer near there. Na doctor, betcha doctor near there. Businessman must learn from a businessman. A pastor must learn from a pastor. How do we learn? Usia depam. Usia mesi ejuma. Kwame, empimpi the boss ne yen na ohwe, na nso ayibi.
Okay.
Se no twa entuma na nso uhwe na utwa. Se o fix block no or the trowel ebeto ho obe mesi ne mortar ohwe na usia. So most of the time we learn by observation and not by observing. You can't remember me and say sometimes you learn by listening and not hearing. You also learn by observing. So the ear and the eye, that is how you acquire wisdom. You acquire wisdom through the ear and you acquire wisdom through the eye.
Ti nini ya swing. I was see a dear juma.
Pa.
Messi ye.
Pa.
Now I'm ranting my bow Ghana ha. Say a bit mess you me.
Kwame, your potentials, but say me kind medical kind. It doesn't matter the you can have the potential, but if you don't have the wisdom, you Nancy boys na can say, say agreeing in juma so agreeing in yeah, you can have the potential and everything, but still you have to apply wisdom. Wisdom means use your eye, use your ear. Kwame, and the whole world is on our phone. I was just going through my phone, reading and learning because I want to prepare some material. They said me prepare some material before my membership. So I pick my phone, but young boy befa okoshepono. Young boy befa na me person me be a Facebook and those finding but we waste time. You waste time on those things instead of investing our time. Instead of investing, send a mechano, your eye and your ear. That is how you acquire wisdom. Listen to good people, listen to good materials. Tieni papa, then watch them. Listen to what they say and watch what they do. Okay, Bible, Acts chapter 1. I see Theophilus from verse 1. I see these are the account. What Jesus taught and did. What he taught and what he did. Two things. Teaching means speaking, hearing, and listening. So, and I do it.
Odi-Ahenkan 93.3 FM, the best in the East. Yawo achim abuabu.
And doing. Teaching and doing. Teaching is to the ear. Doing is to the eye. It took Mark chapter 6, I think verse 13. The Bible says, they came to Jesus and they told him what they have taught and what they have done. What they have taught and what they have done.
They actually need my
It's a say, obey a lawyer. You're the lawyer, so you look at what he's doing and you listen to what he's saying.
You are not baby.
A baby. When you listen to, so for Uti a lawyer, child, you become a lawyer. You can never listen to a lawyer for years and become a doctor. So, if you want to prosper and if you want to succeed, listen to successful people and you also succeed. If you listen to poor people and look at what poor people do, that is what you will be doing, and you also become poor.
Inji no cre so bit matine krasia survive wa be Abrempong said the ne so for why Abrempong.
If you're down, or something my favor no free obey.
Ufre we say.
Ah, so. Or something if we say obey greater. Obey great. There are people who were born in UK. They are poor today. They are beggars. Ghana ni bia no UK. Oba Ghana kronya baby na.
Ti die en found baby ojina.
Kwame. Edra me say, Kwame, there's one thing in this world, wisdom. Nobody can take it from you. When you learn something, that is, and on the friend will drop a day forever. Somebody can take your building, somebody can take your car. But what is in your head, nobody can take it. What is in your pocket, people can take it. They can take from your bank account. So invest in your head.
Ibeti ma jo drop a day for himself. We see kabeti mako. Bani mi dia.
You will trim no. Ubi intimenye. Inti so for me dia me see me trim.
What a powerful word by our standard. Apostle Cosby AJ. My name is cameraman Billy. I'm very confused. I just say and Satian Bidi de BH. I had the senior papa or Abrempong Anamom Tuo. So, I'm just what would tea and so. Said the Biamecano, ye Abrempong Anamom Tuo for pen and paper. Not true be. One went to meet you on so young upon the womb. No more very sharp retentive memory. To most what you know, it's me chibisi mpa. Make a interview. Reverend Ose Kofi, as some may see 1951, 52, 53, 58, or Hebukum, or Kenning in a day at Chiro. That tells you, I'm dream of the man, I will say you so. Your neighbor Parker says so, or cannot the Benyans, or the Benyans so. Nabra Bona Efe, I cono, because Ebi also would get to trust him, or on the breast, you better just Mudino Winimukota. But a Mary Christo Bem, with Johnny Permer Radana, and the Abrempong, Ahmed Naba Abrempong Anamom Tuo. Or canism. Let me take him back to this time out when he could some boom punimpu answer about the finishing aspect of our interview. So for
Odi-Ahenkan 93.3 FM.
Yeah.
A banisene name, Wabe founder and leader of your own church, UBB branches in Family House Chapel.
That's it. Celebrate my tears, you know. I'm say living bread and me delivered, and a honsna I was discipled. Me started Jumana. Said me started branch gathering people and house to house evangelism. Now it's me organizing for Kakra. Then church no any pastors they started recognizing me. So Abrempong Oyade, prayer warrior. We na me no teaching me kind deliverance team no. Enti afi living bread yes some be branches. Me can you call Suhum. I boy me started her branch. I said, "Make no at this time. I'm in judgment, no, but them who more. I saw in Chiaoka, but because you love what you are doing, you do it from your heart. Into your home, for so many days, your crusades, your house to house, establish a church. I'm afraid the back of Florida, a bear hot dear, Saturday, I ain't some so dear. Until you really know. Now, me suffer penny back and I can't who heaven. Reverend Nicholas as a Abrempong. Now, no living breakfast man, so uncle started church in the tema.
Okay.
And tonight, I say of who send me bomb, no say, we call them weekends, we call Fridays, because make us say, you know, so now I'm a special assistant to my papa, a bishop, ya also answer.
Okay.
The radio program or in the BBA, me and me, man. Satana phones, and they who say, you know. Now, a radio program now, people write letters. And a week, it's me about 80 letters. We are 120 letters. I will sit down and read every letter. Then I reply every letter. Me kind letter be a me and I reply any now. Be a or program be a me bishop was no name agro.
Yeah, Bishop also and so Wadom FM.
Mpacho ai. Ono tete me, ono introduce me to radio. Nti se me na make na oni ho a Joy FM. Satana Joy FM was the only private station na me the program na ema no. Nti enum na multimedia aye so mo kwa ko bi Adom FM e wotema.
Okay.
Nti Satana mo yi me na ekuaba koma prempe na Gabriel Ansa na ye koye and some few other people be kind ho e wo honom boss ahoma Bosco nom Fia Pokia nom ni some few Ankroma Satana because Ankroma and some few other people be kind ho you started Adom FM or tema come to Nako fashion. But the same time, make no Satana tema church no so started. It is often case me boano. Na say metimi ko ho. I was at the same time helping Sofono e tema. At the same time I say eye medjuma so e Bishop Uso ansanse. Although Bible said they didn't see any juma no pia Abrempong na titire nim. I'm not a lazy man. Menye kwadufo. Making wisdom no. Now I'm also telling you say wisdom so will give you the grace to work and we hear so well. I was managing these two senior men of God, fathers of mine at the same time. But said you won't be in so intimate and complain. Say when you wejuma. Me juma say me pepe. Kwame tema. Resurrection Power and Living Bread. You can start here. Papa no. Kwame nanti from Tema Community 1. Evangelism sa ko pie come tonight.
Hey.
Kwame, I'm telling you
that.
I've told you, say, when I miss a cry, no, maybe be a mayor, may free my coming.
Send someone is with you, not different.
Into no,
passion idea, BBA.
Send them to me, change, sir. 81 menante for every weekend. Sir, then, Papa no, Tema, Nicholas, Saman, Boca James, Cosby. A friend who obey a Jumano, so for but, Bible school crack on. Everyone make us say, no, never made a me call. Manata University, Kusia. We make school in school a full-time school and weekend. Because you got Tuesday, Mondays now off. You got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. A full-time. Now no hostel honum. Ain't me free honum. Friday you put school tour. My befi or pig farm. My family name. Na me got tema. We could do tema. Be a be and you be 4. Be a 5. Ma could do tema come to 1. Me sit tema come to 1. Ma start evangel. Na me bag bomechi. Go house to house. Then me must come. Me nante sa. Saturday to come to 4. It mean nante do come to me chum ko 9.
What is free?
Man nante a ko si 9. Asa ma san nante abefi. Na Saturday asa evangelism. Na Sunday anopa ya sorry. Ya sorry na ye pon a na mo jame kwa ma bi kakra na me da abefi. Me befi a Tuesday na ma san eco school. At the same time so Bishop Uso answer program. Your program be a prayer line and there. And other say devotion assistant. I mean assistant was something program. Me producing the BBBA. So I was managing sir to me Bible school no. And my first Bible school me say 95. Is it 95 or 96? Yeah 96. Me no. And me suffer penny kind so opese me be adwuma of fool. Opese on me adwuma. Saturday, me suffer penny pounds so a wakra, never Reverend Apple Living Bread. On also friend was Cosby. Me say Marco started a suffer for Tabura Large. It is na we no epe me wo.
We super.
Papa say membra. But I believe say your loyalty must be to the highest.
Okay.
Say be the ultimate no so share we are say. And he say Papa penny no ka say membra
to me mun anim
mean san ho nka say me kuti we there. Though Temano no he didn't like the idea at all. I had no power because na me na ejuma for be 3 years as I. My boy no power my church no about 80% of the people in the church me na me don ba sorry.
Wow.
So I was really helping. Into Kwame down the last Sunday I mean me aso me send of the whole church will be a swing, including the sofa soon say mama because of my dedication and they send me age man mama. So I was sent to me kind of for family came or meeting and come me call Tabora large not me quiet. Maybe I started as well go from Pomfie.
Reverend Dr. Koko
Yeah. Go from Pomfie into go from them say the fee near started as well no. And on also man baby tonight on the fee. Into Apple because first night Tabora la sana one developers and we develop. Or them me call no chem so. Area hand person be so you know. But so bit me and I'm so meet me. Let me start house to house. house to house. Kwaku Frimpong also support.
You still a living bread now.
Living bread, your first drums, Kwaku Frimpong and Tomai, and some few other things. Enti, if you're near starting as soon as you're starting page, come within 1 year. Na ma to asase Tabora Large, esi asore da ma living bread. Within 1 year, I'm talking about just 1 year. Hey, 1 year. And yes, sika in free headquarters amba. The only support they were giving was my salary. But so many at America. I think say at that time I said 270. So, and within 1 year, ma to asase esi nti asore da wo Tabora Large living bread. Me na me see here. So the assassin me to free soldier ne bi nchen. And you see sa sorry that.
But one time for.
Oh there be kwa.
Because all the nyam.
Yes. So near to assassin you see. I saw that man living bread. Satan nyina no na se na make no na me ye adwuma so Adom FM. Ne akọ start Adom FM.
O tema.
Tema. Na me Tabora Large. Ekọ tema. Every morning. Me na me devotion mom. Na me nika. Me kai one time. Na me ko. Ena ishia guy me. Guy just say kwase awokoyin. I'm talking about by 2:30.
Eh,
kwase awokoyin. Na me say oh na den. O si firi okọ. Ya me bo ni so amu. Na me say ah na ma na be bo. E wa kom na kwa na bo me ni so. I'm actually obi na me suma bo ni so wa. Say akwa na e bo na ni. Kwame. Na him match me ni bo na di me hwe fom. Na tell me some me tell no say ye. But then obi asu ni ho ba be pata. Me ni kiki na me timi dane no to me man ba ko me no bi na me so me da fe me di o se kwase afi odwane. O pa jana me kun.
But I'm anything and I join you.
Tabora like something I want to develop is say na ho no my develop it. Ti kwa me. Enti ena mu ana say na make no temana me call me accident bear twice cry. Yeah, because so he got to a time for me baba could be no Austria, certain no Austria. My to taxi be a wahamano. Nti taxi na me de call up and down, sir. And na me konya accident. Nti ka me de taxi no kwa him achi program na. Me ba na me de ama work no. Na driver de akoye ejuma. O be paka him achi na me de akwa program. Me pa na me de abano da ejuma. Ti one May 9th incident na see no. It happened on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Midweek.
Yes. Ni Tuesday no. Me call studio. Me free fee no. And I'm say your meeting. Bosco. The friends so your meeting. It meant me and that. Na me back to Tema. For the meeting by 2. Yeah, meeting you here upon by 6. I'm yes me kono. And as I May 9th we no so now start. So I was monitoring it on radio. Ti me could do fear no. Me TV un sana me hwe because obi ahwe bi. Yet na hwe ya ain't nakadeda. Because that day me free by meant me and those things. It meant me and Nana made a call Ejuma Wednesday. I match me see me call Wednesday. It me call ya me point me ba no. Me driver say me da o moto we. Come me da. Can the summer so to be 3 times. I feel me she din me te so mo ka so wewu. Na me say pa mo cho me ngu yo. Me ngu ya am so my am it me yi me free care. So on that na Adom FM no so near call near by and those things. Na my best start Tabora Large asore so. Within 1 year, me see sorry dying. I was doing ministry. Me call Adom. Me ya sorry. Me ye. Then one of the greatest mistakes of my life that once again I don't regret because I learned a lot of lessons from that. And when I had to break away from living bread.
I did not a brain so better. Until I was say I am from so our
Cry. And a crime a fast free mono. And yet,
you casache camera, casache radio, and can I say so for penny to sell baby Yamia dom, or do a do wow power no matter.
Sometime no living bread, I've now understood leaders. Living bread suffered a lot because about 5 branches near Teyon, you break your way. Could you watch a can? Resulting point. New generation.
Power.
New generation. Me suffer penny apple can. And I suffer back on entry. And I tema suffer no. We about 6 or 5. You need break because now yes, so I suffer penny for no 8 to near for we didn't understand. But suffer penny back instead of him rather to explain to us or no moon esusu je gum kakra. Emma ye no money antiasi.
Because you marante.
Yes, because no super so free. No super so free. In 2 person free, why do you have to incite yen
Against leaders?
So, it only yen about 6, 7 pastors at that time break it away. But me dear no was so serious.
Adin.
This is what I did. Because I was able to build a church, me see I saw that because other branches no more can you be any sorry that. I've been started Jamie Crab, but none of them had church building. I think the living bread, many first person, their branches, many first person, me see I saw that mom. When I started just 1 year, I was able to build. I thought saying, I'm first my bread, I saw no, me see I saw that, not knowing say, man, Jane said penny say, would he say, I saw any ding and a young offering any tithe in the disease, I saw that. It wasn't my pocket money. And he said, oh, free more. And I said, so, oh, pre-BBR, you have to go. TSC Econo, my papa, Bishop Uso, and Safra Maintenance, on the fee. Cosby. Men free living bread. Or to me, for them, see you damate. A chimney can say, can say, no, or Sante said, me person me free. No, from Cosby. Fine, so be free, man, no problem, me bano. O de Jabibia Nako. Me Judi, Opeso Tia, sorry, you can do it. Ya maybe bless you. Or kind of see you, Mate. Me quite am saying, can on some children crop say, or no Kojiska. Or no, ya shena fununa.
Ya
brabo no, any, on the Cassa say, yin yai, I didn't ye, or me there beko.
Name Mujashiana.
And make us say, Saturn, no, let me shed any, let me name dinner, and shed any sir. And Kwame, the intermaker say, Mediano was more serious, and they say, Tabura large living bread. That year, I didn't say, announcement, say, at tea. Yeah, shed that far radio for Peace FM at that time. Journalist Nibi, someone met her and then to Kwabesi where sorry name. Hey, because near to say, main church for no say, Ombeba, I be take you over. Pnema, yes, announcement, see a funny man. Tia Kofa journalist near Momus catching so Mumijin and the Nas and to Kwabesi so and to Kosia.
I don't know a cow teaching Anna.
So, madam, no, but a quanaka crown. Make I say, Sass me see of the nature for catch will be say, I say, Cosby, I don't know, and call fool, Cacrada.
The money.
And to come here, Cofan Grofo, General Robert Honum. And pa Sunday, yeah, sorry, Anna, main church for no to buy. What they are starting to Quano. Come, police for Bahama to a 2 now. Radio for no so they are to air. See, come in. And I'm telling you the truth. I did this. And I thought, say, I was doing the papa. Actually, no.
Odi-Ahenkan 93.3 FM, the best in the East. Yawo Achim Abu Abu.
Sorry, no.
Area,
yes.
Say, Mudia.
Say, yeah, dear. Because Yani, I says, Kabian free headquarters in my.
Just a mook what Timas or an so be a Mujana and Modia.
Yes.
I'll film you.
Yeah, and tea fast, sorry, no. As one can boost a cock from Pond, I cook from Pond. Someone in Pennsylvania no meeting. No, come on, all my branches near meeting in here. JSC be fast, sorry, no. Into Basafi, almost the echo court. Into the Kai Mene, and could you watch it? And I'm not almost the echo court. Into name your pay lawyers and those things. But the train, we had to, because they won't see any case. Today, me JBBR. But now the harm has already been done. My creative problem, no. Kwame, I
want to know yet the master behind it.
Yes.
And someone in the course was on the moon.
The intermaker said it is the most serious number so, but I suffered a lot. So I will never, and the intermaker said I learned a lot of lessons from this. I will never advise any pastor to try this. Not because I'm a head pastor today, but Kwame, you free on your cotia sorry wo. Omuya in your sorrow tabura large. I saw a man, me register so in the be a powerhouse. Me in the Resurrection Powerhouse Chapel. Tina so in the powerhouse or tabura large. Udu large wa. I saw na kwaku from Pon years of phenomenon. Me and I'm starting sorry. Saturday no living near tea near the cost started sorry. So for Kwabna Boateng and the cost started sorry. And do you know what happened? They made me living bread for you. Something happened there. Sorry no. Powerhouse for now. Me amete ya to asase si dai. Because Kwame in a boy to asase si dai. Ye to mosque. Me name say BSU Africa had the first pastor to buy a mosque pulled it down. Tabora Alaji. And so it started within 1 year. We bought a mosque. You did see a story die Tabora Alaji. Then, my name evangelism. Yes, me call me back how to be evangelism. Me buy na me microphone I one
against you.
Against me. They drove me out of the church. Kwame omo bo me dey. Because me kai say me so for penny back on Maranatha University College, Reverend Lutrot of Frey and so person Odi-Ahenkan no kan some. And tokwasi me nko omo about 6 or 7. Just omo bo me tete matade nyina. And I don't blame them. Up to today, I don't blame them. Because I know, say, they may hear, you know, me hear living bread. And so I get here and I'm here.
Tidini Pabu Gubia.
So I lost. Bible said the open when ya. Non fa kwa imperson. Or the sako koshedia. Obutu kusia. But I went to started life from scratch. I had to go and live with my father and my stepmother for 2 years. Sakramini been fan high dine. Na say me san arrange koshia. So living bed so penimpa. Say friend bishop as I be say archbishop as I be there. Me san kon chain Cynthia daughter Cynthia Mufi. Me comes papa my born me pun kotodwe dan anim say. I say Cosby sorry. As mo catch him say Cosby me enyem boni o.
Penny di penny.
Yes, cause me enyem boni. Because me nju obi an ho boni. And the truth of the matter is, at that time, every betty and Beton, be share papa no Achimota. And of Fred Cosby. And you may you who more than Albo. Also, no, why not just supposed or they may call Italy. Let me call Pastor Italy, sorry. Or can I say, me friend, I'm catch you be so Bishop Shama Sabe Adam or the Italy Bible, me able to be there. Oh,
what to change?
Come
the bank you
Sadie Brown. And don't I see a young man tell me because I didn't grow one. They be catching the wire so bad, one shall one obey. But me ko pa also an Sancho. No san connecting me mami kushia bishop. Na me ko pa bishop chow pe. I felt some release.
I said,
be free. Sasa this should be free me so. I felt it. Sasa my free be because me say sad na me they know me be. Ebe told me so I was living under a curse.
Apostle Cosby Eje said he was living under a curse because nakuma ni tibue nyina agi to say ade a oye no wa nyine yi. We are branch we are babawa. Why otu na mobi? Eni wa dwe wo se. Na mama tudie man tuni. E de na betima ko nipa no ho pempenfo di wanim na monko pa ne chew. Na oha na bebrese bi eso no emfiri wo so. Ne munye ha nitimi bobra ko anim. Utu sana mona ene he is a great man of God in Ghana. He is a great man of God in Ghana. Or planted churches. Nyame de ne kwa nim. Nyame duma na fina na ngosana kwa so no. Emu ayo du. Fe jene batanga ene tin kutuba bi sta ni nyane bi wom. Enso ne nyame e kasafa ne mu e twindom e de banyame dwumam e meni pa sakra wona adwen e fa Kristo se won kra agye nkwa. Avutu se be riba e papa pragu we. So one to be went be one for be antu kotodwum no one for mobile there advert be about TV so or say na wala na one why on Abrempong Anamom Tuo live on Ahenkan 93.3 FM Facebook Ahenkan 93.3 FM YouTube Ahenkan 93.3 FM and idea you see nyoma bebre na nsana de kasa nyina beba wie no e be ko papa obiom na wa bo ni nsem nyina tofa and nkomo na de into for the first time Abrempong Anamom Tuo ye be part 2 esa be papa na te kwamba no kwa one day ye be twena ba live on Ahenkan and 2 hours and then no aibuja na ye de nyoma ahye so nti sofo se wo be benyame pege wo ba bedui na otimi two wani two wachi mbofito mranti brem omofrase mfunso wa ye nyina wakai de nyame de hwe no nyame bode odu nyina wakai a sabranti bi tio no so ye yemfunso bi a afutu ben na adbeman because celebrate maka say nyame aye oye ama wada ne adanse die adama ewiase edema nyame asafo mranti a etio obi ofia obi wo ha efia wo mabushia fie no wotwese kan a na ma adwane ofia ho obusu akoko timi ko twagu mini papa bi e wa aboabo wawu nyame fa ne kra ezie Ono de aduane si just go to mukotwe no da so ya fukube. O wi anu ato chance na man mo down. Say suban we say etimi ka nipa yi edi sha na.
Kwame, yeah, that Nema Anamom be able to be an effect on where you are going. Maybe I will call Anamom be able to be an effect. Tell be crana the Nema be true attention, you 10 as a walk with him now. Until you call me, Utum can say, yes, mention which. Yeah, we should be slow down. And Nema be intimate, it slows us down. Slow you down. But my little advice to every youth and everyone listening to me, not even the youth, it's never late to be right.
Encourage so with my adietne.
It's never late to be right. It's
never 60 years maybe we.
Oh, it's never late to be right. If there's something you have, why in basasa wrong, sir, still encourage. That's all, and that's all, and you know, Mesho bien Christ, made a lot of mistakes, but still, one of the best things I do, and I trust myself on, is I always try to forget the past. Not forget, say, be a free my dream, but men share the chum. Paul can say me, because me my dear chum, ne chum, men share bechi.
So for Barbara, Babu could teach, I could teach you her Barbara.
And say, Yamiadum.
And
you the whole time radio, so on your book, most of the other can be a free web. How can you know? Obviously, I trust script that no be reading Zoom impact. Just grace. And you know, I always thank God for that ability. Say, oh, yeah, my dear, and I say, BBC and China me refi.
Say, be born and papa.
Mention him refi. I'm not a good historian.
But do you know what connect actually a VM ring?
It is all steady. I can't master be symmetric. I can't be but be symmetric. I'm not a good historian. Never be I always think ahead.
Bibi wo yenim.
Oh, Kwame. Obi busa me say, me no ka say. From Sunday, so because my dad 3 hours, na me dad.
Where are you?
Doctor for no say that 8 hours. No busa how many hours in order.
It will dispute you another day.
Oh, doctor never catch or say. I think I'm very conscious about my health. Me did DMO and those things. But Kwame, Doctor Bekacho said that 8 hours. Doctor Fono, how many hours do they sleep? Or more Kolibu, Uchalokumoha, Doctor Bako, more hospitals, 3. Or die machine after no soreko.
Survivor.
What we mean is say, ye nimadeno. Say we, but Kwame, say, they do a chino. Onya pam we then cast what me in life. I live my life with a sense of urgency. I have 2 ideas. I see success ahead of me, and I see failure at my back. Yes. Dear Nkugo no dimechi or mechi do maybe I will chase me. Or chase me. So that people will call me a failure. So if something is chasing you, now what do? You have to run. And at the same time, no, success no minimum. That success is also trying to run away from us.
You have to chase it.
So I must also run and chase it. So running, chasing success, running away also from failure.
Powerful. One can be cray. It didn't be see ya. Name of your manager was a mere quambium. Never part 2 on Abrempong Anamom Tuo. Apostle Cosby J. In your minimum cry in Shira at a mayor near Tifas. Na you be sure be breed a free ho. As I be Kenya, say, be breed. Ye train in Google Babachi. I want to know about 2 CCR. Oh, about 2 CCR. In Google, in Kunimden and Hoa. Kwame, it's not easy. It is not easy to succeed. Very well.
Especially in our environment in Africa, where you are alone. Kwame, you do not see your mom. So, mama, has no party as here. Maybe by God, my mother is alive, my father is a Mrs. In this environment, Mama can say, Kwame, if you find 6 rich men,
Odi-Ahenkan 93.3 FM.
One poor man among 6 rich men, he's the 7th rich man. If you find 1 rich man among 6 poor men, he's the 7th poor man.
How? Say me share at the phone here. Oyeni ba kuma.
Ye nipa 7 ye wa ha. Ensia ya defo me nko na me ye hiani. Na me ne mo nenam ko ba bia ye bibia. Obi hu me no ka se me hia na mesre no because one day I'll become very rich like the 6 people.
Okay.
And I say me nam we me nko na me wosika. Na omo wetwa hye me nyina ahia for 6 na me ne omo nam a. Kwame they would drain me. Omo draining me.
Problem be fro.
Bibia wo na obusika beko, eyie wo na beko, we wo na beko, we na obeko, obetua they would drain. You are the 7th poor man. Very soon you become poor.
Maiden must sustain
Wisdom.
Yes, sir. Yadinesi.
I mean, can't say me. Bible says, in our culture, they back when you name can no.
Debbie.
Yes. The Bible talks about the 5 wise virgins.
Odi-Ahenkan 93.3 FM, the best in the East. Yawo achim abuabo.
When the foolish virgins, oil on the sign, no more bar. The 5 wise for say, Mama, mudi ni bino. What did almost say, Mama? Because the ashe the kutana, ye mamma, ebe duma ye nyina ye 10 nyina, e sumba to ye nyina. It's at least we 5 will maintain what we have. Mungo pemo de. Mungo komu sen ka umka so ehumo bronti. Aka form penny for minim say no kra. So what is happening da? Udi asempa do ufran tomago.
No kra.
What is that? We should learn to say learn to say no.
Ne bibia na ebi ensem.
Kwame.
Enye mo so fu na mo se enya doye no.
Kwame adoye ho, me bo afode pa me ya doye pa. Me wi ametimi do akwa inside rice ne ma na me de kwa akwa obi. Me wo list omo me che omo ne ma. Kwame. Enye bebia na etu esikagu. Bible say to abodo gu nsu ani. Na da atwo nsa beka. Eno nche se okoto gota bia na do abodo no gum. Akokko akososo obedi. Ba fa gu nsu etinim. Akohia no baabi. Ebebo.
Papa da ben yansa mra bi.
Kwame so dem no dey anytime bia o frame ho kra me ba.
Mat. So for yebeda wase na yakase rade nkoso enhira o. Mo onya se nim de no nko akire. Na yebaba you preaching sin bia akobo ahenkan fe. Because these are the messages that needs to be heard. Ebeboa asesa enyoma. Tiwa wutie wa ahenkan fem so. Ye de adwuma ye ne say we will fish for the good message for you the listener. Set the bear better to wabrabo. What do wabrabo da nensa we am ko transase a we chis kasa utwa kakra bia and what can learn to say no. Enye de bia na yes. One way a we get three kura no beti ani kim na oda form. Yagobo nhira o so my ho kwan na no nhira. Life on Ahenkan 93.3. Ha na edimusi Abrempong Anamom Tuo. Yiro ho kent no ho kakra and you shall get your destination. Good evening. Thank you.
Odi-Ahenkan 93.3 FM, the best in the East. Yawo achim abuabo.
Come on.
Radio papa abu zikri
Remu bi amaye ehu adi bi yo ne fe ehu ehia fo ma wadane adefo esu hia mu pa ya wo e komfita bi ade wo esu wo mu atumi abadan ya fi adefo
Adesimama ana da hono mono sikadro ani yahwe de agu hono mono we ayafutu sama wankasa wofa na odi bi ehye hu enkran a dia apro atete asan no dia ni da so animu no enda so edibam edemawo Abra so so unya akwanya na so frɛ Yane sofo panyini sawa no so ebi friend reverend utimi the apostles so didi kan Cosby ajay ani na bon komo yi Also betumi afra na also de wadwenche e de aba de awasua e de afre na nkoma twetwe e wa Abrempong Anamom Tuo dwumadie yi eso Madimbo 0201 944 485 Anase 0554 820 910 Ma yemfa ofrefo a wodi ekan hello wadaro ma me ma wajo ena anwumre udin ne baabi akasa free Sister Abigail akasa free jadem so ampa me ba cha na de ne wafa e de afri opanyin ansam yi mu
afa be me be sabe na obrebe unse asare no me be sabe na nu ka sama
hello
na aduane wo no na ya na sa te onimu ya kasa nyame hira ne se badi osofo atia na wanya nimdie bi no sende wono spadu se na ni sane pa
amen
abusra woni aye ni asumbia woni aye na nyankopɔ atia na no so ate nyankopɔ hira no
amen amio nyankopɔ enso enhira wo so hello wadaro ma odin baabi akasa free
yes so kwabla bo an kasa free asane
opanyini kwabla bo an yankoi asane
ye kase ye bla pani se nyabe shalo
amen
afofom tempa odi no ho se na me fa no so fa sa ya bla bo emre ye dana na me shalo na baba no so ne kasa nde ele de wa kan se muni nyina bisi asa o lo wa mfanya nsani nyonko a o be kwasi ha
o be bre papa
so mfanya nsani adamfo na won so wo nyansa na no be no ono so akyere woni a on so be ya
pepe
na ko fa na adamfo a o be ko achi di o ko na ni na ese ne ko
no kwasem amen
ne ne ma ye blaud
kafra ena bible kan se ni frefo mienu sabio nante abomu a hwan na eche no nyonko ekwan te wo sa brabo no onya obi a waben ewo mu kakra kwananimu hello adaro ma me ma wajo ene anwumre udin baabi akasa free
Epacho Eric Kakarini mi kasa free
achim abinase fo nyina ho ye anwumre yi
papa obia ho ye pa
yeda agya no ase me ba cha yankwai
papa ene de yati bi pa na yeda osofo nso ase ne mu a mokofa sa program we nso ye den eba yeda nso ase
yo
papa ewa brabo mu no ti say the osofo can say no to something that happens the BBC wa brabo mu a no na fatu wachi na ko wanim
no kwasem
na sa oku wanim a minim say nkunimdie bi wo bi mu na nipa ni swa say den kura na wanyini akofom bra ho ase na kofom na ko nipa ne nchen na kosua na so okosua no so ebe den ebe boa wo ewo abrabom
ampa
na ene nipa oye papa enante
na so
etua eden aka omu papa mune nyame meduma
nyame enka oso hu amen nyame enka oso hu na onya wo kese ene ye bre na tia ye pa enti wa wo fre no aye ne ntem no abo awura mu enche simane be senum na ye de asi enti fry na so awura mu bi na de wo so asua no ene ye ne enche hello dinu bia akasa free wadaroma hello open kasa dinu bia akasa free
black family because it is
black family wadaroma yankoi
o me share bi film pa wanga so dia hen kan sa too much me feel rough
odi o too much yeah
why
mati
sambana me hu
ba se hu odi wa hu producer be fa number na ewie bedi nkomo why
okay
ya da see nyame enhira so na onya wo kese hello ba cho di ba bia kasa free wadaroma
hello bacho ya flame tafi SD
yo yankwa wadaroma ntietem
so for na asem na obekan
ma penny nyine bi na nka radio station a ni asofu ibaye yi na me so ma ka me de fa na pa so eba make I
me bacha ya taku anase mpo akora no untwia kapreba kra untwia
nyame nshira
kapreba untwia
ewa asem amati afi ho because men pai bono no say ni anipa de aye no me pese nipa gu na fe ni a nyame so na me so ama no kura kakra medi ama no e fa yaresa ho aduani di ho me ka wo radio station ha na nipa tie wo sakra da bo a mo sakra nso ande
tojiwa
Yesu and kasa kire nkrofo akuaku bi o kasa wi se no se ni o wa so unchi ni o kan
ne kwase
na sira mu a hefa na me hu mu
ye wo achim aboabo apuya mantamu achim aboabo na ebutu
odan aboabo
me pa chwan na mba cho gaza free baby gaza free ni biem
me se me kasa fi
SD atimodan SD okay okay any abo achima abo why yes you do say
ni apapa yi be kan nyame opeso fa radio station so ha na edifo ankasa onam kasa kire so efnom ne aza no so kasa sesabre ni bridge
Shiraw na onya wo kese yabre no anya aso anisa ene no ebre no etia yenti mo de beche yene ye sore na ya asante mantemu kumase wosinyame enhira Ahenkan FM dwumadi a wo die na okobe tinya pa na Ahenkan FM apiemu nyina ebo no be fine ye be call de ja gifty so share live and so Facebook or say Jumaten na yabon nyame share ye pa Adinkra Johnson so say odi nyakopon shira wo ne wadwumaden a wo bo de ebo my konko Ghana aye kwajo wus so share live and no sinani asopa nani aso Jumade a ye bo ne ye de boa wo se we o my konko Ghana nyina ene ye bo de aboa no se empanyufo bi e wo no ma e wo se ye koso abo mabaso san se o ma konkodan ene o monsa aka de o mo ensa etimi aka Billy so apiemu ha o yate enti kakra no ma yemfasi ye be na nya ye be adeshima ma wan twimi o friend enso yentimi amfa wo no na wo de ache na bre ene ye de ye adwuma eso a na aso nyame ya aduma da sane enso so ye wo fianom Abrempong Anamom Tuo beba wakwan mu ye sanso ede opanyine foforo enso beba no nso abeka na brabo mu ensem ede akyere ye ne nyina no yatimi asua ede aye emfato ama abrabo no atimi akonka dwumade ne din ede Abrempong Anamom Tuo fiada bia anwumna no nso kopem no nkono ene ede ba wo akwan mu Odi-Ahenkan Kwame Yeboah wono na dwumade no asi ne metri eso enti wono ntoto ano no ewia na yeso yedi ho nkomo e wo fie hanom Kwame asante eka ho ebi ena o timi ehweye e wo Facebook ena afi YouTube any social media handles ni nyina Kwame asante ena di ho adwuma technician aye wono wo fie a wono so ehwe se ene ni bibibia bekọ kama eye owura Billy wono enso adaroma e ka ho bi ene ye di dwumade no enso ebrewo na emu mawura mfi ese wo pe eye recordings ni bia obeba efia no mpanfo no omkasa de ne kasa sisi ai ne no ato akoma so pese nka obenya na kai wo da bia wo bona wutia fa pen drive bra na yentwe bi emfa ema 50 Ghana cedis pe na obetua na afen so no pe CD nso so a eno so no ye de begu CD so de ama no so ye 30 Ghana cedis pe na so age ne atitu ne ani ntidi be bre na abọ nkomo presenters for footballers for ene no mo ebon komo to de da bia no ya na watame kuchu wa wote simpoate kapre na ode talk credit de fra Yakopon show no nya okese na so nya adwuma ye na dane da no ye program bi se so atimi afra kire wadwene etimi boa e ma wo so wadwene kire na de beba etimi krampo sesan obi enso abrabo nyame enhira ha ne ade obesie medin ade adwen pan ne kofi mensa adwene papa na papa endi wani mu kan nyame adoma da sanesa abredi amidi mu ja DJ Fish na ode matwa so